I am recreating this blouse with just our normal basic bodies. 5 days ago, the one we did with this same style is with our princess that busty. Today's one is gonna be how to recreate it with just a basic bodies. So if you love this style, keep watching. If you want to learn how to do this, keep watching. If you want to choose this second option, just keep watching. Okay, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video. That is the only thing you can do for us. Give us a thumbs up and share this video. After watching this tutorial, you will choose from the first option or the second option, which is the one we are doing now. You choose from them to know the one is okay for you to recreate. For me, I am going to go with this second option. That is the one we are talking about right now. If you haven't watched the one with busty, go ahead and watch it. Okay, this is the one with busty. So after this tutorial, you choose the one that works for you. If you're interested, just keep watching. Okay, now I've gone ahead to input some of our basic or patterns here. I have my shoulder to bust, shoulder to under bust, shoulder to waist, shoulder to the blouse length. So I went ahead to label the chest line, bust, under bust, waist, and BL, which is the blouse length. If I fold it up like so, it's going to be looking like this. I have my bust or that from the shoulder. I came down to the bust. From the bust, I came down with 1 inch and mark my that, and I input my nipple to nipple measurement divide by 2 from the waist and connect. From the waist, I deducted half inch at the both side and connect my diagonal or that like so. We all know how to achieve this lines that I draw here. Is not a new thing. Okay, now coming to the waistline, I did a waist snatching by removing just 1 inch from the waist. After that, I went ahead to connect to the hip like so. Okay, so on the blouse length, I added my hip divide by 4 plus seam allowance. If you're snatching your waist, you divide your waist by 4 your waist divide by 4, you remove 1 inch. If it is 1 inch you want to snatch from the waist, you remove 1 inch. If it is 1.5, you remove 1.5 and add your seam allowance. That is how I did it here. Now if I open it up, you can see that I duplicated everything that I have on the other side to the opening part like so, to achieve the curve or asymmetric shape on the down part. From this side part, I came in with 6.5 inch. From that 6.5 inch, I went up with 4.5 inches. Now coming to this down part, I went up a little bit with just 0.7 inch. I am going to be using my French curve and place my curve rule like so on the 4.5 inches I went up. You know that I came in with 6.5 inches. From that 6.5 inches, I went up with 4.5 inches. So that is what I just connected like so. Now, from the 4.5 inches I went up with, you see the way I just placed my ruler. I am just going to go ahead connect the line to the hemming part like so. Please, if you haven't watched the one that is with busty, I have the tutorial here. You go ahead and watch it so that you won't get confused. Now coming to this side part, I went up with just 3 inches. You can go up with 2.5, can go up with 2.7 inches. It is fine. Just do what works for you. So after drawing the shape on this blouse length, you can see that we got the shape correctly. If you watch the picture we are recreating, we got it correctly. Now I am done on this down part. The next thing is to draw the neck shape on the shoulder. Okay, so I went ahead and outlined this pointy part a little bit. Coming to the shoulder, the next thing I'm going to do is to, from the neckline which is on the shoulder, I am going to measure out 3 inches and mark like so. You see the way I just placed my tape? I am going to measure out 3 inches and mark. I'll do the same thing on this other side. Whatever I did here, I am going to be doing it on the other shoulder. Now from the shoulder length, I am going to, you see the way I just placed my tape from the upper part of the shoulder, I am going to mark down 3.5 inches. So the place I marked that 3.5 inches is going to be where the 3 inches I came out on the shoulder stop, like ended. So from there I measured down 3.5 inches. Okay, so I did the same thing on this other side. I am trying to create that pointy shape neck design. So after that, I rule it with my marker for you to see what I'm doing. Now coming to the chest line, on the chest line, like so, I am going to be following the line that I draw, the horizontal line. I am going to come out with 2 inches on the two sides of the chest line. It's just for a guideline. Okay, I came out with 2 inches on the chest line. Now on the center of this chest line, I'm going to go up with 2 inches, like with 2 inches for that our pointy neck. So I went up with 2 inches. Okay, from that center point that I went up with 2 inches, I marked down again with 1 inch. It has this opening on that pointy shape. Then I, on the both side, I just mark 0.25 to 0.25, still on the center front of the chest line that I went up with 2 inches. I hope you understand this. Now from there, I am going to be using my pencil to draw the line, like so, connecting from the 2 inches I went up on the chest line to meet to the 2 inches I came out from the chest line. I went up with 2 inches on the chest, on the center front of chest line. From that 2 inches, I am going to connect to the 2 inches I came out on the chest line, taking it straight to meet to the 3.5 inches I came down from the shoulder. So whatever I did on that side, I am going to be doing it. You see the way I'm just connecting it, following the shape, taking it to me to the 3.5 inches, like so. So if you look clearly, you will see that this is now having shape. So from that 1 inch I marked on the 2 inches I went up at on the center front of the chest line, I am going to use my ruler to connect it to have an opening. Okay, so I am using my marker now to outline it for you to see what I'm doing. I do not have to explain this very long, because just by watching and looking at it, you will understand what I am doing. Very, very simple, guys. Very, very simple. And I think this is the style for this blouse. I think this second option is the best for this blouse. You can see it, because the time when we recreated the one that is with busty, you can see that like I told you on that tutorial, that if you watch, the neck opening is very, very wide. But with this normal basic body that is not with bustier, you will see that the neck shape is just like it's very, very okay. Now I am going to be drawing our armhole curve. So from that place I stopped, you see the way I just place my ruler, connecting it back to the armhole area, like so. This is very, very simple and easy, guys. If you don't understand this, you will rewatch it again. Okay, so I am connecting the other side of the armhole, like so. So before you do this, make sure you draft it on your pattern paper before transferring it on the fabric. All right, now if you want to draw the back, you just draw your back the way you are drawing your basic bodies, and have a deep neckline at the back. Okay, you do the same thing there, but the only difference from the back, which is the pointy neck shape. Your back is not going to be having this pointy neck shape. So whatever you did here, you did it on the back. And also your back is not going to be having this place I'm cutting right now, like this style on the down part. So the way you draft your up shoulder is just the way you are going to draft the back. After drafting your basic body, you go ahead and remove maybe 3.5 inches on the shoulder and cut it out, like so. That is just, it's very, very simple. Okay, so that is just all for this tutorial. I promise to show you guys the two options and you see that I did not fail, I promise to deliver, and here it comes. And this is it, guys. If you are cutting on your fabric, please make sure you add your allowance. Add your allowance on this upper part for your turning up. Okay, add allowance to it. Make sure you add your that allowance if you're shaping, please. So I'll cut the armhole side, the shoulder, like so. So if you watch this picture, you see that this second option is the best. I don't know, so many people love the one that is with princess that busty, but this second option is the best. This is just the best. This is just I love this, guys. I love it. So this is what we have at the end of it. Now let me attach the 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 little stripe that is on the shoulder. So if you are attaching it, remember that we deducted 3.5 inches on the shoulder. So if you're attaching your stripe, you measure the stripe to the back and the stripe to the front. One side of your shoulder is going to be having stripe on the back and stripe to the front. You join them together, add your allowance. So if you want to add your yoke, you go ahead and add your yoke. So this particular place is the place we came down on the shoulder, 3.5 inches. You add it plus allowance, then you add your back stripe too. Okay, you know that after drafting this, it just looks like an up shoulder. So you join one shoulder together, you join the other shoulder or stripe shoulder together, and that is all. You go ahead and cut maybe 2 inches for your stripe or 1.5, depending what you want. So you place it under the shoulder like so, or the armhole pointy, or the neck pointy shape, whatever you call it. You place it and stitch, or you place it in between your lining and stitch, and tada, this is what we have. Isn't this beautiful? If you love what we do here, please give us a thumbs up. If you want to share this video, it's okay, you can go ahead and share it so that every other person will learn from it. So compare to this second option and to this first option and choose rightly. Okay, thank you for watching, and bye for now.